Hey, what's up everybody? It's Julius DeBerry, and once again I got another video for you guys. This one is on the Korg Nautilus. We're doing another quick tip. How many of you guys ever use your laptops out when you're gigging, or for extra sounds you use the software program or a plugin to complement the sound of your keyboard, but you don't want to have to deal with using adapters to convert the headphone jack to a 1/4 inch out of your computer in order to get the sound to the house. And you also don't want to have to fool with bringing an audio interface along just to connect your computer, the audio from your computer to the audio console at the front of house. Well, today I've got a quick tip that will allow you to use your Nautilus to send that information through one cable from your computer to your Nautilus, and then using regular 1/4 inch TRS balanced patch cables to send that audio to front of house. If that's something that you're interested in, then this video will definitely help you. And if it does help you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Share it, leave me a comment, let me know how this stuff is helping you guys out. So let's get straight to it. Alright, so hopefully you guys have already seen my video that teaches you about downloading whatever software that is necessary to be able to connect your Nautilus to your computer through a USB cable, and making your Nautilus essentially be an audio interface for your computer. If you have not seen that video, I will post a tag to it in the left or right corner of this video, so you guys can click that and take a look at it. But you will need to know that information before you're able to utilize information from this video. So once you get your computer connected to your Nautilus and the computer is recognizing the Nautilus as an audio interface, the next few steps are very easy. All you're going to do is you're going to go into the global menu on your Nautilus. In this screen, in the global screen, this is where you route any audio that is coming into your keyboard from external sources, and you can tell it to go to many different places. On this first one where it says bus select, this is the bus that the audio is going to leave the keyboard from. So if I bring my computer in on USB through USB 1 and 2, then if I push bus select, then any of these sources here, this is where the audio is routed to first. You can go to main left and right, or you can go to any one of the eye effects, and then from that eye effect, it will then be routed to wherever you have that eye effect set to go. All right. You can also route it through assignable outputs 1 through 4 in mono, or 1 and 2 in stereo, and 3 and 4 in stereo. And if your computer is connected to the USB, then you just want to go to the bus select. You don't have to use the audio in, because the audio in only refers to turning on the audio inputs if you're using the analog inputs into the keyboard. But we're only using the digital in this example, so the USB portion will be all that's necessary to use. So you go to bus select under USB, and you're able to send the audio from your USB device, which is in this case is our computer. You're able to send the information to any one of the outputs on the keyboard. You can send it to the main left and right, or you can also send it to one of the many insert effects, the eye effects, that will be within your program or your combination or your sequence. If you want to process it, let's say you want to process the output from your computer through a reverb or through an EQ or something like that in the Nautilus, there's something sweet in there that you like, you can use this menu to send the computer through the insert effect, and then you'll go into the program and route the insert effect to the outputs that you choose. And I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So all you're going to do is you're going to go from what I like to do to keep my computer on a different output from my main left and right, so that way front of house or whoever is mixing has separate controls over the main sound that is coming out of my keyboard and the sound that is coming out of my computer. I will put those on separate outputs, and you can see how to do that in another video that I have teaching you guys about using the assignable outputs on the Nautilus. So what you want to do is you want to assign the computer to where it says 1, that is assignable output 1. Where it says 2, that is assignable output 2. And 3 and 4 are assignable outputs 3 and 4. If you have a stereo image that you're trying to send out, you can select 1 and 2 together, or you can select 3 and 4 together. But what I'm doing is we're bringing in the information from USB and stereo into the keyboard. So I'm going to select output 1 for USB 1 and output 2 for USB 2. Now all of that's doing is it's taking the audio straight from the computer, routing it through the USB cable from the computer into the Nautilus, and then the Nautilus is taking that information and spitting it out, the assignable outputs 1 and 2 on the back of the keyboard. And I'll show you guys that. So if we put it on left and right, I'm going to turn the volume down on the Nautilus, and I'm going to I have assignable outputs 1 and 2 connected to this channel on my mixer. So if you look here, because we have the volume turned down on the Nautilus. So if you look here, you should see signal hitting there. And if I turn this fader up, this is the main left and right fader. You start to hear that sound coming out of the computer. Let me change to another sound that's a little, let's go to, I like this bass glitters. Here we go. All right, so that was a combination of the piano sound that was loaded up in the Nautilus in program mode, the Nautilus Grand, that sound there. But then we also want to send our computer out to the mixer. So now we're just going to select USB 1 and USB 2. Going to turn the volume back down on the Nautilus, and now you see on the mixer we're getting signal on that channel. So I'm going to turn up the second one that is assignable outputs 1 and 2. That sound keeps changing on me. All right, and I have assignable outputs 3 and 4 on this fader, so I'm going to change that so you guys can see assignable outputs 3 and 4. All right, so if we want to be able to use both of them together, you can just select whichever one of those sets of outputs that you like. Make sure the volume from your Nautilus is on. A good amount of signal is being sent. There's the piano coming out of the main left and right. And then we're going to bring that pad in. All right. So as you see, that allows you to use the Nautilus kind of like an audio interface connecting your computer. You don't have to worry about a bunch of cables from your computer. You can just use a USB cable to your Nautilus, and then from your Nautilus, you're able to send regular TRS cables out to your mixer or to your DIs to front of house. All right, so that was a really quick video, and like I said, I just wanted to show you guys how to get that audio from your computer into your Nautilus, and then from your Nautilus into front of house or your sub mixer or whatever you're using. Keep you guys from having to use adapters and having to bring an audio interface on your gig with you when you want to use your computer in combination with your Nautilus. So that was another quick tip for the Korg Nautilus. I hope that helped you guys out. Tried to make the video a little quicker so there wasn't as much explaining, but I hope everything made a lot of sense. And if it didn't, just leave your questions or comments down in the comment section below, and I'll get right to it as soon as I can. Don't forget again to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me feedback. Let me know how this stuff is doing. Let me know if the videos are helping you guys out or what I could do to make things better. I hope you've enjoyed it. So I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.